Hey guys, Josh Williams here from ReelTime. If you guys have noticed, we have been gone for quite a while. I just don't want to leave you guys in the dark. I kind of want to be transparent with you as possible. Recently, my father-in-law passed away, and it's been really tough for us. And there was more that went on to it before he passed away. A lot of medical things that have happened, but that's why we've mainly been gone. I just, for one, I was going through the stuff with my wife and going through everything that happened after his passing and everything. He was quite the amazing man, and I just want to let you guys know that that's the reason we have been on the air for so long. But we're back now. Things have gotten a little bit better, so I can get back in the studio. I feel like I can come back to the studio and actually do some of the stuff, because there was a point in time where I feel like I was ready to come back on the camera for you guys. Now I want to make sure I have all of your attention, I give you all of my attention to give you everything I have for the channel. But that's what's happening. I hope you guys enjoy the content. We got some stuff coming up for you, and thank you for keeping it real with ReelTime.
Brother, you will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out.
Wakanda forever!
The revolution will not be televised.
Let's have some fun.
The revolution will be live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to ReelTime for the real everyday movie fan. I'm Josh Williams.
And I'm Ryan Murphy.
Today we are giving you our ReelTime review of Black Panther. You guys saw the video before. There's the reason why we haven't done stuff for so long. You saw the video in the beginning, but we're here now. We're getting it to you. It's a little overdue, but who's all in this movie?
This movie, first of all, is directed by Ryan Coogler, the great Ryan Coogler. Stars Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Danai, Gurira, Daniel Kaluuya, Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, Andy Serkis, Martin Freeman, Winston Duke, some other people I'm sure. But this movie has a great cast.
Really great cast.
Couldn't ask for a better cast, really.
So let's start off here. Let's start off with you. Actually. What did you think of the movie?
So it's been about a month, since the movie came out. I'm actually a little bit glad for that, because if you guys watch our videos, you might know that I'm gonna be a little bit harder on this movie than most people have been. So I'm kind of glad that some time's gone by where people's like, oh, so jazzed about the movie, it gone down a little bit, or we can actually talk about some stuff that maybe the movie could have done better. I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10.
Okay,
which
wow.
is
that's still great for him.
Yeah. Great. That's definitely higher than any Marvel movie. The last 3 Marvel movies, all the Marvel movies that came out in 2017, got lower than that. And in fact, I think Spider-Man was the only one I even gave a fresh rating to.
I think so. Yeah, if I remember right.
Because
yeah,
I did not care for Thor Ragnarok at all. No, this movie. First of all, first thing that has to be said, it's got all these stars in it, but the main star, I think, that a lot of people are talking about is the production design. Is Wakanda. Wakanda is the star of this movie. I feel like the reason that Marvel's had so many successes introducing some of their lesser known or not their lesser popular characters, because like Black Panther and Doctor Strange and Ant-Man aren't characters who have had continual series since the 60s, like Iron Man and Captain America. They've kind of been spotty, but their movies are now incredibly popular, and I think the reason for that is because these movies take us to new worlds. And there's just this wonderful creative idea about, hey, what if there was a nation in Africa? Like, when was the last time you saw Africa? When you think action movie, like big, fast, flashbang action movie, and Africa, and African culture is such a weird blend. But let's make an African culture that's actually super scientifically advanced, like more so than the rest of the world, but it still has all this African culture stuff to it. It's this really crazy, unique, special idea that I think has really caught on with audiences. The production design, even though this movie came out in February, a month before even the Oscars for the previous year happened, I'm still thinking this movie's going to get an Oscar nomination for production design.
I think so
for
too.
2018. That's honestly the main drawing point of the movie. Now the storyline has some great stuff into it. It's this king. He's coming back into his kingdom. This new king, and not everyone has the same opinions as him, and so there's sort of this power struggle. I thought there was some really unique, cool storytelling in that aspect to it. I did think that it could have been better. I think that there's a moment when like the all is lost moment. If you ever like study screenwriting or read the book Save the Cat on screen, there's like the all is lost moment, and then like what comes after that. And I feel like it happens too quickly. There's this moment where the main character suffers. I mean, it's been a month. People know what happened, right? I mean, there's a moment where the main character suffers defeat, and then there's like when he comes back, and it's like, and it just feels like there should have been something in between to differentiate the two. It just sort of feels like round one, round two, instead of something being different the second time around. Something happening. Usually when this happens, the reason that the character doesn't always win is because there's something wrong that needs to be fixed. That's just storytelling. That's really the symptom of the problem, and then the problem itself is solved, and then he can save the day in the end. But in this, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It just was a lot more simple than that. I feel like that really bugged me. That really bugged me. That honestly took it down probably 2 notches. But other than that, there's still there's some social commentary in the movie. There's some ideas of like, obviously, how do you use power like this? If you have this power, I mean, people try and use power for good that ends up ending very badly, and then people try and not use their power, and then they get accused of being, complicit. And so if you have that kind of power in your hands, how do you use it, and how are you accountable for it? And there's really great stuff like that I really enjoyed. I just think the movie, especially from Ryan Coogler, who I loved Creed so much, could have been better, but still awesome stuff in the movie. So yeah, definitely recommend it.
My turn now?
Yes.
And usually we go back and forth, but he decided to get his whole spiel out the way.
Sorry.
It's like usually we kind of go back and forth and get some, but okay. Yeah. I really like this movie a lot. I thought this was definitely one of the best origin movies. And I wouldn't say origin. I mean, his origin was kind of in Civil War, sort of. But this tells more of it, and at least more of his world. And I'm going to give it a really good solid 9 out of 10. I think I really liked it. What stood out to me, production design was amazing, but it wouldn't have been without the cast. And Chadwick Boseman is the star of this for a reason. He really brings it to the screen. I mean, not just his performance, but his action scenes that he's in. And another one I really want to bring in that I thought was a couple times stole the show was I can't pronounce her, Danai Gurira. She's in Walking Dead, but you know her. She's the general to Black Panther's army. And man, was she a badass in this movie. I loved her, and it makes me more excited the fact that we're gonna see her more. Like in more scenes and actual action scenes in Infinity War coming up, because the first trailer we saw, she's in it. She's one of the people right side by side with Hulk and Captain America. So those are really great. Now, what kind of did do it down for me, like you said, was that point where he's defeated. We're not gonna go full on spoilers, but I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this. I mean, it's made over $1 billion.
It's like number 5 weeks in a row, number 1.
Right. So that point where he gets defeated, I felt like it was too short. I felt like it was too short, but the time between he got defeated and the time he fought Killmonger again, and that to me, I feel like it should have had a more of an impactful moment there to really not just for Chadwick. I just wanted to see more of Killmonger's reign as like so people can realize how awful he is. You know what I mean? I wanted more of that. So, but on top of that though, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, you got to admit, is probably one of the most dynamic villains we've had in a long time. He's definitely one of the best villains we've had in a very long time, almost up there with Loki as far as while he is the villain, at the same time, you understand what he's doing. He's kind of on a revenge quest because he kind of feels like he's the good guy trying to get the bad guys for what they did to his father. It's kind of a really great dynamic there that I loved, and I wish Marvel would take, MCU would take some more notes on how to make a really compelling villain, because Ryan Coogler did that with Killmonger. I thought that was really great. And some of the other stuff I really loved. I mean, all the other cast, Forrest Whitaker was great. I thought Lupita Nyong'o was also really, really great too as well. Some of the best things I did like too, like you thought the production design, to me was the action. I mean, just how well it was created and how you incorporated some great action with Ryan Coogler style with one-shots. Like there's so many of his one-shot style in this movie that really added something great to it. That kind of made you feel like you're really in the moment with these action scenes. I really loved that. Other than that, that was really that one little spot there was only the really part part I actually didn't like. Other than that, I mean, this movie was compelling. It was compact with action, it had great story, great characters, great production design, costume design was just fantastic, and you couldn't deny that. I will say I really liked his first suit in Civil War. I thought that was great, Black Panther, and this new suit was okay. I didn't really like the coloring to it, like how it's like his was purple, and Killmonger's was yellow. I understand what it's doing, the suit's doing that part's awesome, but I just really loved I loved the classic look of that he had, I guess you can call it, in Civil War. But I can recommend this if you haven't seen it already, which I don't know why you are. I don't know why you haven't seen it yet. I mean, everyone's seen it, and I think this is definitely going to be in the pantheon of some of the best MCU movies, or not just that, but some of the best comic book movies that have ever come out. Yeah. Just from Ryan Coogler doing what he does best by making great films.
Okay.
So
awesome.
All right, folks, that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. What did you think of Black Panther? Leave your comments in the section below. Give us your positives, negatives, and your score out of 10. You can go into some spoilers. This has been out for a while. Like I said, was getting us a while to get this up. But let us know your thoughts, and please share them. Also, if you like what you watched, hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel so you can receive more of our various content in the future. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. The links are in the description below. That's all we have for you today. I'm Josh Williams.
And I'm Ryan Murphy.
And thank you for keeping it real.
With ReelTime.